Oh my gosh. That was incredible. Just in time for the race, for the photos to look good. I look like I'm exhausted. Kinda am. I just got a gallon of water. Used to drink that like all the time, gallon plus. I might still do, just with the other bottles. Anyways, I got that because I woke up sore as shit. He's like, well, yeah, you're training for triathlon. I haven't been sore, like fatigued. Yeah, it makes sense, but like my muscles are literal, like feels like I just train legs, like lifting and stuff, which I don't know. I haven't. My hamstrings are sore as hell. My quads are sore as hell. Not what you want. However, I booked an 80-minute deep tissue massage, wait for it, in Florida, because I was going to book it here. Nina had the idea of, you don't want to get a massage and then sit in a truck for 15 hours because we're driving. We're not flying down there. And then get tightened right back up. It would be uncomfortable the whole time. So massage, we arrive like 1 a.m. in Florida, go to bed, wake up the next morning, go to the massage, 80-minute deep tissue massage. And then I go to Ironman Village and everything that day. So yeah, it's Tuesday right now. I have a bike and a run later today, but it's like super cut back, easy stuff. Cause it's, you know, we're 5 days out right now. So don't really feel that good, but that's the taper. Let the taper gods work, you know? Let the IT band knee pain gods work. All right, this is a 2-minute introduction. My bad.
3 conies and a fucking 5-way.
3 conies, 5-way? Let's go. Oh, I feel like crap now. Who would have thought 4 pounds of dairy would just make you feel sluggish? And I had Taco Bell last night. What am I doing? I'm just kidding, I'm fine. It's just not ideal. That was good. Obviously, wouldn't have ordered all that if it wasn't. But going to go pick up my bike from Trek right now. So, about to load it up back here. Show you all the new bells and whistles, baby. It appears the gallon of water has been leaking all over my truck. Damn it. That's awesome. Freaking heck. Anyways, we have arrived at Trek. Yeah. Hey. Yay. So we added rear bike cage holders for 2 extra water bottles because I only had those 2 on there. New tape for grip on the bike. They put on my Garmin bike computer. I used to have these aero bars on here up there, but I'm taking them off just because I'm not comfortable right now. I'll get used to it for the full race for the Ironman next year. Washed it, cleaned it, greased the chain. Yeah, that's all the new bells and whistles. We have made it to the garage. Can't see my watch. Damn it. 1 second. Okay, 3 o'clock, 2:52. Made it to the garage. We have a bike workout. What is it? I don't know, haven't checked. Maybe an hour, and then 3 miles on the treadmill. What the hell? This isn't a treadmill. What are we doing? Where am I? We are running outside. First outside run in like 6 weeks. Literally just testing to see how the pain goes. We are 1/3 of a mile in. I'm doing it. 1.5 miles in. Not far at all, but so far so good. I'll probably be in pain in 12 seconds. So as you can tell, that was a slow, easy run. All's good. No, they said first 2 miles slow, 9:30. Good. Last mile, push it. 7:37. Woo! No pain. In my back. To be continued. Baby Panda Bowl. I usually get the bigger plate. Not this time, chat. Not this time. Boy, ain't that just festive. Mm-hmm. Oh my good. Okay, first off, what the fuck? Go away. But the barber got me right. Thank you. Shout out Classics. Shout out Eli. Told him I was gonna do that. I've been buzzing my own hair for like 4 months, and so I needed a nice haircut for the race, and golly, you know, such a talent. How can you be so good at cutting hair? They say to stay humble and everything, but not just kidding. There's a reporter coming here to do an interview about all of this, about being the first survivor of shaken baby syndrome to complete an Ironman. And I feel like I haven't mentioned that enough in these videos, that's what this is all about. Like, my training for this is for that, to be the first survivor of shaken baby syndrome to complete an Ironman. The half one, again, honor my commitments. The full one is the next year, California. But I can't believe this. Like, the Channel 10 here in Columbus, Ohio is coming to interview me to talk about this. They're going to be here in like an hour. It's like moving like that quick. Lucky enough, I just got a haircut that I just showed, like, perfect timing. Gotta go shave the beard though, so I gotta hurry up. Ah! No! Suki! Okay, so that news reporter just came, and that was all. That just happened within like 24 hours. Last night at 7 o'clock, I heard maybe they would come, and then today they came, and they recorded everything, and that was just crazy. Feel like I blinked the entire time like this, just, and stared at the floor, but they said it was good. So, we'll see. It is 1 p.m. right now on the dot. I still have to go. I don't know why I always rub my face. Damn it! I need to go swim. As you just saw, I just cleaned up a bunch of cat shit. It was horrible. Just shit on the floor. I swear, like, animals know when you're about to, like, leave or something. Because we leave in the morning, so she's misbehaving. Being a little bastard. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you.
I just freaking tore my swim cap. Damn it. I still have like 2 other ones, but rats. Alright, we're about to swim. So here. Swim is done. Can you tell? Can you tell that I swam? Is there evidence that I was just in the pool? Went fine. It was like 1,500 yards, nice and easy. I think that's my last swim until the race, so yay. All right, it is 8:30 p.m. We've been packing for the past 3 hours, and we're all done, I think. You know, I still have to put the bike in the morning, the wetsuit, all that stuff right there. But all this bag right here is like the nutrition, water bottles, all that stuff. They're obviously not made right now. And then like Nintendo Switch for entertainment on the 15-hour freaking car ride. That'd be awesome. Bless you. Yeah. And then pack like 32 pairs of underwear. You know what they say when you pack way too many like underwear on a trip? I did. We're going for like 8 days. I packed every single pair, cleaned out the entire drawer, just all of them, just in case, you know. So all those, bunch of socks, you know. Why am I explaining what I packed? Like, you know, socks, underwear, shirts, shorts, those kinds of things that you guys may have heard of those before. Just clothing items I like to wear on a day-to-day. All right, getting off topic. So, yeah, just packed all that stuff. I'm done. All right. Laying on Stitch here, but I just wanted to real quick say, I'm going to put in the link down below the interview of the like Channel 10, what they came out and did. So click that, watch that too. Bye, Sook. Behave, okay? See you in like 8 days. Bye-bye, Duke. Alrighty, pit stop number 1. I can't get the damn sun out of my eyes. There. Pit stop number 1, we're like halfway through North Carolina. Hell yeah, we'll get there in no time. 5 miles an hour. We only have 553 miles left. Alright, pit stop number 2. We're at Parker's Kitchen, little gas station to get the last thing of food and drinks. We have 2.5 hours to go, right? 2.5 hours, like 200 miles. So almost there. We're gonna arrive at 1 a.m. I chose to come into this gas station because I've never heard of it. Nina judged me. She judged me for wanting to come. She was like, it's a gas station, but this is fancy. All right, this is cool. It's not a normal gas station. (1:48 a.m. arrived, easy, 15 hours, honestly, cakewalk, time to unpack. I'm like that.
Good morning. Don't even have my watch on. I'm delirious right now. Got a whole 5.5 hours of sleep. Now we're going to go get that massage that I mentioned 3 days ago. Gosh, jeez. This place is a freaking dump. I don't feel safe here. No, it was dark when we drove in last night, so I couldn't see any of this. Why, thank you, gate. All right, I'm gonna put my fucking phone away. I just hit the curb recording. Huh? Huh? What?
All right, quick update. Getting in the hot tub right now.
It's not warm. It's maybe like 80 degrees. Feels like a pool. Damn it. Damn it. I will still relax though. We're now just sitting in a jacuzzi with no bubbles. Just a hot bath.
We're doing an outdoor ride right now, like 2 miles, and I quite literally I don't know how to start the timer on my bike computer. I haven't used it yet. So this is not what you want, 2 days before before your race. I have no idea what I'm doing. I can just ride. It tells me the speed, but I don't know the time. It's the lake start transition area. Well, I guess the swim start here. They'll line you up like cattle and send you off. But the beach, run up the beach, all those cones out there, buoys you swim past. And we'll come up here toward her. All right, we're on our little shakeout run. Last bit of activity before the race. It's 6 p.m. Friday. 2 miles right here, nice and easy, super slow pace, and then chill all day tomorrow. Today was athlete check-in, so got my bib, everything. Then tomorrow is equipment check-in, like my bike. Take that to the station, get it set up, and then on Sunday morning, you take your wetsuit, tri-suit, all the other stuff. Tomorrow's really just going to the bike and like getting used to everything else, where the course is. So yeah, 2 miles here. Probably already half a mile in with the damn intro, but all right, I'm gonna go run. Oh, yeah. Oh, stop. I don't. Hey, didn't see you there. Oh, this? Nah, it's just a book bag for a 70.3. How much was it? Oh, it was $750. Yeah, it came with the race though, so it's free, right? The fuck is this bit? What am I doing? We're keeping it. All right, so we just got my bike on here on the rack, 461, thousands of others. I think I saw numbers up to like 2,100, but I am obviously first timer. Brought all this extra shit that I don't need right now. It's literally just the bike and the frame, they said. So I gotta carry all this back out with me, but checked in. Now I'm gonna go walk the transition and see everything. See how we get out of here for tomorrow. Okay, my astute observation goes like this. Comparison is the thief of joy, they say. However, comparing my bike to other people's bikes is crazy. Some people have, they're riding Decepticons. I just got a bike, point A to point B. These things are crazy. They're going like tick, 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 or just pedaling it, or just ride, like, not even pedaling it, just coasting with the handlebars. They're sweet. I mean, I've looked at those myself. They're like 10 grand. But just got my bike checked in, and now we are in the truck. Rookie mistake.
I wasn't supposed to bring my helmet or my bike bag or my bike computer. I took all that stuff off, and now it's just chilling in the side of my truck. So I'll have to take that, put it back on in the morning. I plan on being back here at like 4:30, 5 a.m. Good morning, it's race day. It's currently 4:15. Been up for like 15 minutes now. Just got the tri-suit on underneath here. Got my bag like quadruple checked. And a Coke, not a Coke Zero, a Coke. Just for a little extra sugar, carbs for the morning. I'll be leaving here in like 20 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna be the last video until after the race probably. I slept like crap. I slept like 4 hours, couldn't fall asleep, that was awesome. But whatever, it's not gonna affect like fitness. I'll be a little groggy, but once like the music starts, adrenaline starts, I'll be good to go. So here we go.
Sarah McCarty, the announcer relay. There you are. Good morning, Sarah. You're going to be doing the relay and then... Good job. Good job, guys. Come on, Lucas.
Good job, Lucas! Like at 42!
It's your bike.
Good job, baby, go!
Go, Lucas.
Go, Lucas! Woo!
Guys, wait up. Wait up. Wait up. Oh. Started. All right, I'm gonna try and run. Ready? We're going putt-putt with the family. So we're here at this place. Dang sirens, you're ruining it. Stop. Okay, so we're here, putt-putt. About to kick ass. I'll keep you updated. Who wins?
I don't know how he's so great.
What's up, guy? Oh! Didn't get it done. She beat me by 2 strokes. L. Took an L. Tuna time. But hey, hey. Just kidding. I'm over there. All you can eat. I'm finally getting around to like doing the post-race, how I think it went. You know, I just been enjoying like being here the last couple of days, like down here, just because we leave on Thursday. So like race talk, it was a long day, but it went so fast. Like being done by 1:30 after doing something like that is like, oh geez, it's like lunchtime basically. So started the swim off. I joined. They said to like join in the time group like 5 minutes slower than what you anticipate, and so I anticipated to go 37 minutes, and I went 42. I don't know if that's because I joined the slower group and it was just hard to like get around people. So no huge complaints there, like it's just 5 minutes, but I definitely thought that I was gonna swim faster than that just because all my swims, you know, I know it's in a pool, so I had planned on adding, you know, a couple minutes, like 3-4 minutes. So I guess that, you know, adds up to like 40, 41. But it felt like I was going a lot faster. I had no problems with it, but so be it. I swam 42, and I got out of the water, and my heart rate was just rocketed. Like, during, like, getting out of the water, running up to the transition, my heart rate was 177. That was the peak, the whole race. Didn't get higher than that on the bike, didn't get higher than that on the run. Which I think is just coming out of like being in cold water straight into like sprinting to your transition. So maybe that's why. But that was okay. Then we got into transition 1 and it went fine. You know, got my shoes, my feet dried and shoes on, took off. I think I was in like 6 minutes or something. I would have liked like 5, you know, just for a little extra time. But straight onto the bike, and bike went well. the first 30 miles, I was holding like 20.5 miles an hour. I was wanting to average 20, so that was good. And then at mile 35, I was only 400 feet of elevation in, and there was 1,350 in the whole race. So in the last 20 miles, there was 1,000 feet, which honestly isn't that much. But it slowed me down just a little bit. I think I averaged 19.3 miles per hour. So I still came in under 3 hours for the whole bike portion. I wanted 2:45. But again, first time doing that, like in the race form. Damn, in the race form, but that's okay. I talked with some people on the ride during that. That was awesome, and my bike handling abilities were there. I think it's because I took off the aero bars, so I have to get comfortable with those again. Oh, one thing I will say: every single hill, I passed everybody. Like I'm not tooting my own horn. I was super happy with that because I knew in training I killed every single climb workout. Like I just go hard and they went great. And so every single hill during the race, I would pass all of these people, and then they would be on like their TT bikes, the triathlon bikes, and we'd start to bomb the hill going down, and they'd just fly right by me again in arrow. Then we get to the next hill, I pass them on the climb, we go down, so on and so forth. But again, bike went well. Nutrition was perfect. I had 4 bottles. I finished 3 3/4 of them. So that went great. And then get back, transition. The coolest part of the entire race. Like, there's a mile left and we're coming back into the village where everybody is at. And this cop car, or this cop bike, gets in front of me, bombing downhill, and there's spectators on each side, like 1,000 people at least, with signs, air horns, cheering and everything. And he just passes me and just starts raising his hands like this, like get loud, let's wave. And so like I peek behind me, I'm riding, and I peek behind me, there's no one. There's nobody in sight, it's just me. And so the whole crowd's screaming, cheering, blowing their whistles and everything. And there's no photos of that somehow, but I don't know if I smiled bigger. I mean, I was just like grinning, especially at the end of the bike. Like, it felt amazing. And to have like everybody cheering for you, like it was just like a euphoric thing. So that was my favorite part of the whole race for sure, besides crossing the finish line and knowing that like I completed it. But very cool moment. So 30 seconds later, I get into the bike transition, or the bike to run transition, and I kill it. I immediately get off the bike, I slide my shoes off, and we go straight into putting my run shoes on, right? It took me 90 seconds and I was already at the gate to go out onto the run. I get to the run start, I went the wrong way. So I had ran a quarter mile the wrong way and then had to come all the way back. I do it again, I finally get to the run start. The person goes, "You forgot your bib." I didn't have my bib number. So I added 6 minutes onto that. So my transition went from being 1:30 to 7.5 or 8 minutes. So that kind of upset me. That could have put me for sure like 5:45, but so be it. And then under the run portion, you start like the first half miles like in the village, and there's like 1,000 people around cheering, and then it just gets fast and far away from everybody. It's just quiet. You just hear yourself, footsteps and everything. And that was cool to just hear like the crowd fade, and then you're just talking with your own thoughts and everything. And it's a 2-mile loop, or a 2-part loop, 6.5 miles each. But 99% of the race is like, you know, away. There's like some spectators and stuff, but you're just running the whole time. And half mile in, I realized like, holy crap, my legs are beat, they're tired. And I told myself, I'm not going to walk. I will, you know, stop and slow down at aid stations, but that is it. I will not walk. I have to go sub 6, and I did just that. Like I told myself, like, I wanted to walk so many times. I wanted to literally just pull over, and just stand or just start walking for 5 minutes. And I was just negotiating with myself to just do just that. And I didn't. And I kept holding 8:30 to like 9:15 pace, but my watch was kind of thrown off because I messed up the transition. But then my watch died at like mile 10. So I had the last 3 miles, I was just going off feel, and my legs were like completely fucked. So I was like, well, hey, we're going off this. We'll see how it feels. And I completely underfueled for the run portion. I had one little handheld water bottle because that's all I really needed during like the run. Like if I ran 10 miles, I would just take like 18 ounces with me. I finished the 18 ounces by mile 1. And I was like, uh-oh. So at every aid station, every 1.2 miles, I would fill up with like, they had their own like sodium nutrition stuff, so I'd fill it up. I had 8 of those during the run. I had like 1.25 gallons of water during the run portion alone. And that kept me from not cramping and able to like keep the pace and everything. I tried to pick up the pace the last like 2-3 miles from like 8:45 down to like 7:30. I wanted to really push it, and I tried for like 40 seconds and I started to cramp. My calves started to cramp, and I was like, well, if I full on cramp here and I have to stop and can't get uncramped, that's slower than just going 8:45. So I did just that. I kept going to 8:45, and you have about half a mile left, and you can start to hear the crowd again, and then you see the red carpet, and I just sprinted as fast as I could for the last half mile, came in, and yeah, feeling just overcame. Obviously this is just the half, and the full will be crazier, but just started screaming like, let's go. I was so happy that I made the promise to myself to do this. I made the promise to myself to not walk, and I got it done, and it felt good. You know, the moment that I crossed the finish line, I was still like, oh sweet, I feel good. Damn, got me. I felt good. It wasn't until about 40 minutes later where like the adrenaline chilled out, and I was like, oh shit, I can't walk. But yeah, that's how everything went. I went 5:52, and that was my first 70.3, so that's a good baseline start. So